Hey y'all, my name's Alicia Vargas. I'm a freshman. I'm a biology major with a biomedical concentration, and you're watching NSU TV. Go Demons!
This week on NSU TV, we take a look at everything homecoming.
And do you need extra cash? You might be eligible for a recently announced grant. Stay tuned to find out which students qualify. NSU TV starts now.
Great idea. But it was up in former mayors. It was actually you.
Welcome to NSU TV. I'm Tyler Magnano.
And I'm Andre Ashley. We begin the newscast with a recent announcement affecting eligibility for COVID-19 vaccinations. On Monday, Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards expanded the COVID-19 vaccine availability to individuals over the age of 18 who meet the criteria as stated on the Louisiana Department of Health website. Northwestern State University administered the Moderna vaccine Wednesday, March 24th at the Westside Baptist Church on Highway 1 bypass in Natchitoches. If you will be in Natchitoches during the spring break and qualify for one of the categories, please call 318-357-5701 to schedule an appointment for next Wednesday, March 31st. What is it like getting the COVID vaccine? NSU student Timothy Holdness gives us his quick insight.
So you just walked in and filled out a little form with your name on it, picked one of the reasons that qualifies you for why you can get the vaccine, and then they sent you right over to the nurse staff, and they gave you the vaccine, gave you a card with your name on it, and told you to come back in 20 days. And then had you wait like 15 minutes.
Spring break is knocking on our door, and I sure need a break. What about you, Andre?
You're right about that, Tyler. Binge watching Netflix is the only thing on my agenda.
I have quite a schedule ahead of me as well. I wonder what students and staff are doing for their spring break.
That's a great question, Tyler. Reporter Trinity Velasquez has the story.
Spring break is just a few days away, so what do people have planned? I went out on the street to talk to students and staff about what they expect out of the week-long break.
For spring break, I am going on a small little 3-day trip with my mom and my sister. We're going to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, and at first when my mom said Oklahoma, I was disappointed because it's what's in Oklahoma. But we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in nature, a lot of hiking, kayaking, canoeing, fun stuff like that, which is also great because it's going to be really social distanced, so that's going to be really good.
Over spring break, I plan to catch up on work and get some rest.
What's up? I'm going to Daytona so I can get some money.
Spring break for me should be pretty quiet. I'm going to start off going back home to visit my family, and then Monday I'm going on a small road trip with some friends, and then I'm going to come back I'm going to go back home to be with family for Easter weekend.
So for spring break, I'm going back home to Lafayette for about 5 days, and I'm going to relax the entire time, probably catch up on sleep and homework. And then I'm going to have crawfish on Friday.
What am I doing for spring break 2021? Almost kind of COVID era, pandemic. But what I am doing is next week, matter of fact, I'm leaving Sunday. I am going to Los Cabos, Mexico with my sister. And we are just going to have a really, really good time. We're going to an all-inclusive hotel type of resort. I've never been, so this is my first time. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I think I will love sitting on the beach and eating all that I can eat. I'm looking forward to it. That's where I'm going to be. Come see me in Mexico.
We hope everyone has a fantastic spring break, but don't forget, school is back in session Monday, April 5th, starting at noon.
As Northwestern State University prepares for graduation season, the class of 2021 mentally prepares for the end of their journey. For many, that preparation began at GradFest.
The excitement from the ballroom at GradFest was plain to see as seniors from NSU's class of 2021 stand in line wearing their cap and gowns ready to take senior portraits. For those who have not experienced it yet, GradFest is an event aimed for graduating seniors. They can take portraits, order class rings, and get information on NSU's graduate programs.
A big part of the college experience is telling the story of your experience, so the rings are kind of the highlight of that.
Looking ahead to graduation, NSU has announced that there will be a total of 6 graduation commencements for the spring 2021 class. Ceremonies are Wednesday, May 5th, Thursday, May 6th, and end Friday, May 7th. Biology major Jennifer Pina says she's most excited about pictures, but also can't wait to see who she becomes in the future.
I feel like I have changed while I was in college, and I'm just excited to see who I'm going to become once I leave here.
The dates to walk across Prather Coliseum stage are getting close for our senior demons. Congratulations to the class of 2021. For NSU TV, I'm Trinity Velasquez.
For seniors who missed GradFest, you can get your cap and gown from the NSU Marketplace.
Financial relief is back in sight for Northwestern State University students. According to an email sent by University President Dr. Chris Maggio, the school recently received a $2.8 million grant through Coronavirus Response and Relief Supplemental Appropriations Act, also known as the CRRSAA. Grants are meant to support qualified university students who've experienced exceptional need due to the coronavirus. Funds are available to all degree-seeking undergraduate or graduate students enrolled in NSU spring classes and will be dispersed on April 1st. Each eligible student will receive $352. For more information and a full list of eligibility requirements, visit nsula.edu/CRRSAA.
Health Services and LifeShare Blood Center held its 2021 Spring Blood Drive on Kaiser Brickway. Reporter J.C. Jones stopped by the Bloodmobile to get more information.
Hi, Tyler and Andre. I'm here in front of Kaiser parking lot with Ace from LifeShare Blood Centers. So tell us, Ace, what is the goal you're trying to reach today?
So for today's goal at this drive, we're trying to reach around 19 units or 19 people. So for example, like for one person, that's 1 unit of blood. Sometimes they can donate doubles, which is 2 for one person. So that'll be amazing. So just around 19, and it's not an impossible goal to reach. Yesterday was 25, and it was kind of rocky trying to get that, but we put it down to 19 for today. We're so close to our goal. We just need more people to come out as much as possible.
So why do you think it's crucial to donate during this time?
Well, it's crucial to donate during this time because obviously we're in a pandemic, so that really has cut into people donating. Also, with our winter storm we had, we lost about 2,000 units of blood, which affects hospitals directly. It affects how surgeries are done and whether or not people can hold off on surgeries, because sometimes doctors, they won't actually do a surgery until they have enough units of blood. So it's very important to get people out here to donate, especially anyone of like African American descent, as far as sickle cell patients, like children who needs blood transfusions or for organ donations. We really need more people to come out because it's about your community and about, really pushing through with this pandemic and getting us back on track.
So after a blood donation, where does the blood go?
So that's a good question. A lot of people think that we just send blood off, or we sell your blood, or we give it off to Dracula or something. I don't know. But basically, the truth is the blood stays in your community. If there's a surgery, if there's any type of need for emergencies, it stays in this community and it circulates within the community, within like your neighbors, family, anything like childbirths, because there are a lot of instances where women need emergency blood or emergency procedures during childbirth. So it stays right here. It doesn't go off to another location. Your blood stays here. That's why it's important as a community to really try to get the community involved with giving blood.
So do you think you'll be able to reach your goal today?
I'm hoping we reach our goal today. We're so close. Matter of fact, would you like to come donate real quick?
Absolutely. Reporting for NSU TV while donating blood, I'm JC Jones.
Andre, it's great to see Demons supporting the community.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. If you missed this blood drive, LifeShare will be at the Natchitoches Parish Sheriff's Office March 31st.
We'll be right back.
Hello everyone, my name is Jacory Williams, and for spring break I will be going to Shreveport, Louisiana. I have a couple of gigs I have to DJ, and you are watching NSU TV. Forco.
Hey everybody, my name is Van Erickson, Director of Recruiting here at Northwestern State University, and for spring break next week, I think I'll be working. Unfortunately, as staff members, we don't get off, but it gives us some time to really strategize on how we're reaching our future demons out there and honestly plan a little bit so we can finish off our semester strong and get ready for the fall. You're watching NSU TV. Forkum Demons.
Welcome back. Tyler, it has been a busy semester and it's far from over.
That's right. We have spring break coming up. We just wrapped up homecoming, plus there are events going on all over campus.
We'll start by telling you about the 2020-2021-ish JAM Awards.
The Department of New Media, Journalism, and Communication Arts hosted the 2020-2021-ish JAM Awards on March 19th. This year's program was held virtually, streamed through a YouTube premiere. The half-day event is normally held each fall in the Friedman Student Ballroom, inviting Louisiana high school students interested in multimedia studies. This year, the live event had to be canceled due to the coronavirus. Interim Department Head Dr. Brian Gabriel saw the need for the Journalism and Media Day to still be held and worked to find a solution, creating a safe yet informative experience for all who participated. The department is looking forward to having another face-to-face event November of 2022.
As a part of JAM Awards, reporter Hannah Angel sat down to talk with NSU President Dr. Chris Maggio. During the conversation, Dr. Maggio discussed opportunities for future journalists and what NSU has to offer for individuals with a passion for multimedia.
I was fortunate enough to sit down with Dr. Maggio and get his thoughts on journalism as both a major and a career. Is communication/multimedia studies a valuable degree to obtain?
The basis of communication is being able to write and speak well and to communicate well. And I think that is the basis of the degree at Northwestern State University, and certainly in higher education in general, is having the skills maybe in a major, but having these skills and being able to apply those skills in communication arts from Northwestern is a valuable degree with a lot of possibilities of opportunities once you graduate with this degree.
With all of the other universities and options a high school student has, why should a student come to NSU to study communication/multimedia studies?
From the day you step up on campus, I think the opportunities that are available for you in this degree program are immense. I beam with pride as I watch some of our local newscasts sometimes, not only the ones that we film on campus, but also the newscasts that I watch evening. And it's often see Northwestern State University who have students who have contributed to those newscasts. So there's a lot of opportunities, and I think if you come to Northwestern State University, you'll have those hands-on opportunities the moment you step on campus.
Can you tell us one thing that NSU communication/multimedia students, or the department as a whole, has or have accomplished that you're proud of?
I'm very proud of the growth of the program and being able to be able to adapt. I've seen our program grow over the years and change as the times change. Just look at the title, New Media, Journalism, Communication Arts. As you see the digital media and digital media production going into have concentration in strategic communication, journalism, broadcast, and digital media production, and sports media, then being able to adapt as the times change in media. And again, the foundations are there. Being able to write and speak well, being able to use that along with the other skills that you learn in this program makes Northwestern a very valuable program.
If you missed the Jam Day Awards, don't worry. You can view the full ceremony by accessing the link on your screen. Even though the Jam Day was aired as the Jam Awards this year, it turned out to be an exciting time watching the awards and finding out the winners.
And at the same time as JAM Awards, NSU is celebrating homecoming.
That was a busy week for the university. Coming up, we will bring you a recap of NSU's homecoming.
Plus, we relive a legendary NSU basketball game. This is a story you won't want to miss. We'll be right back after the break.
Hi, my name is Parker Gwaltney. I'm a junior psychology major, and you're watching NSU TV. Forkum Demons.
I love NSU because it's given me a family of people who challenge me to try new things and encourage me to be a better person. Come see why I absolutely love this place. And as always, Fork 'em Demons.
I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Abby.
And we're going to Dallas for spring break. And you're watching NSU TV.
Welcome back. Northwestern State University celebrated tradition in a non-traditional way. This year, homecoming was held during the spring semester rather than the fall. COVID-19 precautions may have pushed the celebration back a few months, but the community showed up ready to express Demon pride. JC Jones and Matthew Phillips bring you a recap of the week that was Homecoming 2021.
Take the field!
Homecoming at NSU is one of the longest standing traditions, I think, at any university, but especially Northwestern State University. The week is planned by the University Programming Council. It's important for our students that are part of the University Programming Council to take part of homecoming because they are the ones that are the voice of the students.
So we just wanted to make it like fun, festive, just somewhere that students could just come and just hang out and get excited for the rest of the week.
The kickoff, for one, is one of the most, it sort of sets the standard for the week and the energy for the week.
I think it was really fun for students to just come and just get away from like the normal everyday like school work. They had somewhere to go to just hang out with their friends and dance.
It brings a lot of groups together. It also brings the individual members of the organizations together. It gives them a purpose of something outside of the classroom to do.
I just think it's so fun to be able to plan it because without UPC, there would be no homecoming week. There would be a game and that's it. And yeah, the game's fun, but the other stuff makes it really exciting. So
our Friday pep rally extravaganza literally is 4 events slammed into one event. And it's going to be fun and exciting and high energy. My favorite part, is the football game. Like, I love the spirit at the football game. I love the energy at the football game.
I wanted to come today because I wanted to experience my last home game as a senior, especially because it's homecoming. I wanted to be able to be here and support not only my organization, FIMU, but of course my whole school.
And now, from an event that happened just days ago to a basketball game played in 2006. For this next story, NSU TV reporter James Stanfield brings together a group of current and former NSU athletics leaders to relive a defining moment in NSU men's basketball history. In 2006, the NSU men's basketball team won the Southland Conference tournament. After that, they made an appearance in the NCAA tournament, where they faced off against the number 3 seed Iowa Hawkeyes. James Stanfield takes us back to that incredible day.
It's March 17th, 2006. We're in the Palace of Auburn Hills in Auburn Hills, Michigan for the first round of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. The Northwestern State University Demons have the ball, down 2 points in the final 15 seconds against the Iowa Hawkeyes. What is about to take place is widely considered to be the best moment in NSU men's basketball history. That description wasn't given by us. When this game occurred, I was only 5 years old. So, we talked with the people who were there to witness it, 1,200 miles away in a building that no longer stands.
They were a very confident group. They had been in many situations over the past 3 seasons that had prepared them to play a high-level opponent.
Iowa was a pretty slow-paced, plodding team. They were not one that was going to get up and down the floor. They had athletes, but they were not super athletic. Meanwhile, the Demons were a faster-paced team, up and down the floor. They like to press. They like to kind of get after you a little bit. And frankly, everyone thought we had superior athletes going into that one.
I felt like our speed and our style of play would be a problem for them. Pre-game, we just talked about doing what we do, and that was to rotate 5 players every 4 minutes. We went and played, and we got down, which, to be honest with you, that wasn't unusual for us to get down. The Mississippi State game, we won in overtime. Mississippi State, we were down 21 points at halftime. And so I'm not saying we had a pattern, but it was not unusual for us to get down and to come back because we used so many players.
The game was really 2 carbon copy halves. Iowa pulled away, built a big lead in the first half. Northwestern came back.
Iowa was putting their game plan together. They were sort of slowly pulling away. They weren't running away from NSU.
Wasn't a really good start and got down 17 points with 7 minutes and something to go before, we kind of got things going in the right direction.
On the radio broadcast at the timeout with the Demons down 17 points with 8.5 minutes left, I made the point to Patrick that this team had overcome significant deficits, had come back to win by big margins.
This was the team that came from 20 down at halftime to beat Mississippi State at their place.
So as I made that point, I wrapped it up with, you have to wonder, it's down 17 points with over 8 minutes left in the game.
You're thinking, well, maybe this isn't the night, right? Maybe this is why they're the 3 seed and you're the 14.
Is Cinderella here in Auburn Hills, Michigan today?
You still had in the back of your mind, remember Mississippi State. You're down 20 at halftime at Mississippi State. You come back and win that game. So we were never counting NSU out, but it was certainly looking pretty desperate right there at that 8.5 minute mark.
They were shooting a free throw, and Bruner makes 1 free throw, and we called timeout.
If he makes both free throws, then Northwestern's down 4 and has to score twice.
But he was exhausted, and you could tell he was exhausted. That's the one thing that Mike McConaughey's system does to those high majors. When you're playing 8 guys, when your rotation is 8 or 9, something like that, and you have guys that are playing heavy minutes, Mike McConaughey's playing 11 and 12 guys.
He missed the second free throw.
We get the rebound and come up court, and the ball is passed over, and this was something that Coach McConaughey set up in the timeout.
And we were going to basically run our sideline break and get the ball in and swing the ball across the top to get a baseline runner going through to catch the ball on the back side to shoot a 3.
It swings over to Kerwin Forges on the right wing. He takes a shot that most people thought was a 3-pointer.
Jermaine Wallace was on the left side, and he came to what we call a rebounding spot in our offense, and the ball just about fell right in his hands.
At that point, you're only down 2, so he could have gone right back up for the tie if he wanted to.
You can see him look up to see how much time's on the clock, and he dribbled back out to the corner because he knew we needed a 3.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought I'm shooting a 3 or if I'm just going to get the shot I can get, but it was obviously a very quick reaction, and he turned and shot. And when he got the rebound, I knew we were going to win.
And now, with all that history out of the way, let's watch this moment in history.
Demons can win it with a 3, tie it with a 2. Rogers to Forges. Forges 3, right wing, no good. Wallace has the rebound tipped out long. With 3, with 2. Wallace 3, right corner. Yes! Yes! My Cinderella! Second. Bruner lobs it ahead. Shot is no good. Demons will win it. Yeah, the Northwestern State Demons have done it. Cinderella has come to Auburn Hills. The Northwestern State Demons, 64-63.
The 2005-2006 Demon basketball team lost in the next round to West Virginia 54-67. 15 years later, our men's basketball team made it to the semifinals of the Southland Conference Tournament, where they fell 76-88 against Nichols.
That was a game to remember. Well, Tyler, I can't believe spring break is actually here. It's finally time to kick back and relax.
Not so fast, Andre. We wanted to give a big thank you to our team who makes this newscast possible.
We appreciate you guys.
From NSU TV, thanks for watching. Have a great spring break.